Hello, welcome back to Python programming. So, I have already completed the fourth unit first part, and coming to the second part, we are going to discuss in this video as tuples. So, what is meant by tuples? Sorry. So, in this video, we are going to discuss what is meant by tuples. So, what is tuple? How to create? Tuples are immutable. Tuple assignment. Tuple as return values. Variable length argument tuples. List and tuples. Dictionaries and tuples. Comparing tuples. So, in this video, we are going to learn about 3 lectures 30, 31 and 32. So, I will complete entire these 3 in the single video only. Why? Because so everything is comes under the tuples itself. So, we'll go first. Let's start the lectures. So, in this, what is tuple? How to create? Tuples are immutable and tuple assignments. So, what is tuple? How to create? So, generally, a tuple is a collection of ordered elements. Tuples are written with round brackets, and indexing is applicable like strings and lists. A tuple can have any number of items, and they may be of different types like integers, float, list, string, etc. So, tuple topic is very easy to learn. So, if we take the tuple, how the tuple defines? So, if you take my tuple, like, so I am defining the tuple is equals to, like, if you take like this, my tuple with single braces, or defining a function like, and my tuple with in that we have to pass the parameters 1, 2, 3, something. So 1, or hello, like integer, string and float also, or like this array in the form of array or in the form of normal declaration variables and also string. So this is in this way we can create the tuples. So next, coming to the how tuples can be immutable. So there are various ways in which we can access the elements of a tuple, as a indexing way, negative indexing way and a slicing way. So if we take the indexing way, just this is the indexing which defines. If you take the Python, so each and every character defines like this. So if the tuple of 0, P, if the tuple of 2, T, tuple of 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the tuple of 5, then L will be defined. Like tuple of 4, O will be defined. So this is the way to defining the tuple as a indexing. So if you take the tuple 2, so hello 6, 9, 5, 1, 2, 3. Next you print tuple 2 of 0, 4. Then O will be printed. So 0, this is the 0, fourth like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you take this is the 0, hello will be taking as 0, 695 will be taking as 1, 123 will be taking as 2, and in the hello the 4 will be defined. H is 0, E1, L 2, again L is 3 and O is 4. So that's why it will print 4 O. Next, coming to the same itself, 2, 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1 means 9. So that will be defined 0, 1, 1. 0, 1 means 9. So 9. This is the way to define the tuple 2. So this is about indexing. If we take same in the negative indexing, so minus 2 is nothing but ohm. So if we take the my tuple as a Python as a string which defines as a single character, so print of my tuple minus 2. So minus 2 means same. Minus 0, like if you take the x-axis and y-axis in this way, if you take that minus 2 is O and minus 1 is N. So in the like right side, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, that is the way to define as negative indexing. Same tuples are defining by slices means 1 is to 3. My tuple 1 is to 3 means first 3 characters. Like if you remove that 1, dot semicolon is 3. If you take the first 3 values, 3 semicolon, the last 3 values. 1 semicolon means after defining 1, after 1 variable, then it will take the 2. So that is nothing but 1 is to 3. 2 means I told that the first 2 variables. This is the slicing. Unlike list, tuples are immutable. This means that elements of a tuple cannot be changed once they have been assigned. So T is equals to A comma B C D. Print T of T, A will be print. Print T of C, D will be print. Print T of 1, B will be print. So that is the way. So T of 0, A. Type error. Why? Because object doesn't support item assignment. So this is the tuples. Next, coming to the next lecture, how to create. So this is completed tuple, how to create immutable and assignment. Here we will see the tuple assignment. A is equals to 1, B is equals to 2. Swapping temp of A is equals to temp is equals to 1. A is equals to B. Temp of A is equals, temp is equals to A, then temp is equals to 1. A is equals to B, then A is equals to 2. So B is equals to temp, then B is equals to 1. So that is nothing but assignment. Simple way in tuples, A comma B is equals to B comma A. So swapping will be done by when the tuple is assigned. A is equals to B and B is equals to A. Value error will be defined to make too many values to unpack. That is the tuple assignment. So this is the syntax which we are taking this as a montypython.org. So unnamed domain, like this is the tuple assignment, which is as a if we take the tuple value as a T. Next, coming to the, so this is completed. Next, coming to the lecture 31, the second way to define the tuples, and we are learn about the create immutable assignment, and here we will go to discuss as a return values, variable length, arguments, list and tuples, dictionaries and tuples, comparing tuples. Next, here we'll see the tuples as the return values, variable length and arguments. Okay, so here how the tuples will be performed as a return values. We take T is equals to D division mode 7 comma 3, then we'll go for 2 comma 1. 7 by 3, 3 2 is 6, and it will take the quotient and also remainder value. So that is nothing but print quotient 2 and remainder is 1. So that is nothing but return values with tuples. So this is about return values. Next, coming to the variable length arguments. So length of the variables, defining print of all arguments. Print args 1, 2.0, 3, 1, 2.0, like this one. Functions can take a variable number of arguments. A parameter that begins with star gathers arguments into a tuple. So this is a variable length arguments. The complement of gather is scatter. So if you take D is equals to 7 comma 3 division mode, type error, division mode expected 2 arguments dot 1 division mode. If you have a sequence of values and you want to pass it to a function as multiple argument, you can use the star operator. So this is the best operator, best variable in the tuples, which is used as a division mode of static. So that is we can call as a variable length. So up to here we completed the variable length arguments, and so this one tuple as a return values. Next, coming to the last way, we have how we can define the tuples, means list and tuples, dictionaries and tuples, how the comparing of tuples will be done. Here we'll see the list and tuples. So list nothing but consists of sequence of numbers, sequence of statements, sequence of characters, whatever. So here I am taking S is equals to ABC, I is equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3, list of Jeep S comma L. So output A comma 1, B comma 2, C comma 3. Jeep is a built-in function that takes 2 or more sequences and zips them into a list of tuples. Each tuple contains one element from each sequence. So this is we can call zip. So we can use that word as a zip. So list of zip A comma B comma C 1 comma 2 comma 3. So output A comma 1 B comma 2 C comma 3. You can use tuple assignment in for loop to traverse a list of tuples. T is equals to A comma 0 B comma 1 C comma 2. For letter number in T, print number or letter. So 0 1 2 A B C. So this is about list and tuples. Next, coming to the dictionaries and tuples, means generally dictionaries I have already discussed in the previous topic. Dictionaries have a method called items, and that returns a list of tuples where each tuple is a key value pair. I already told you that value 1 key 1, value 2 key 2. In that case only, here we will just add the tuples for that dictionary. If you take the dictionary value as the same in the last defined, T is equals to D dot items. Then all the items which is defined in the dictionary set can be added to the tuples. That is the only dictionaries and tuples we will define. Combining dictionary with zip yields a consist way to create a dictionaries. So this is the way to define the dictionaries and tuples. Next, last one is comparing tuples. So comparing tuples, if you take the list of tuples or list of set of tuples. One set is another and second set is other. That is nothing but true. If you define 0, 1, 2 less than 3, 5, 7, then it is true. 0, 1 less than 0, 1, 7, it is a false. Why? Because all the values will be compared to the second set of the values. So that is the comparing tuple. Python starts by comparing the first element from each sequence. If they are equal only, it goes to the next elements and so on until it finds that elements differences. That we can call it as a comparing tuples. This is about list and tuples and dictionaries and tuples and comparing tuples. And this is the end of this video. So in this video I have enclosed all the tuples with dictionaries, how the tuples will be performed, how the lists and tuples, dictionaries and tuples, comparing tuples, all everything. What is dictionaries, like what is the tuples, how the tuple will be created, how the tuple will be compared, and how the tuple will be implemented. All can be discussed. All is discussed in this video. So I hope you understood about these tuples in this video. So in the coming videos I will discuss with other topic. Thank you very much.